welcome to Full Body. Now, with today's workout, you need a bunch of dumbbells, okay? If you're doing lower body, you need 3 for lower body. If you're doing upper body, you need 3 for upper body. If you don't have that many dumbbells, I will kind of try and show, if you have 2 sets, okay? For the legs, you can end up doing body weight as your third one. If you have bands, you can add bands and dumbbells together for your added weight. So I want you grabbing heavier. So if you say normally for squats we do 20, I need you to go 2 more than that. Okay, if you have it. If you use 10s, you need to go 15s or 20s. Okay, we're doing a drop set workout today. So you have 3. So you're gonna do one set with your, not one set, you're gonna go heavy, medium, and lighter. Okay, hopefully you have extra weight. If not, like I said, you have bands, right? When you do squats, you put the bands under your feet, hold the bands and the dumbbells together and do your squats that way. If you have a bench, okay, a bench or a step, you can use that for the chest exercise. You have a stability ball, which I'm going to use for chest. You can use that. If you have a chair handy, grab that. I will give you an option for that. Okay, so a drop set workout. You need more dumbbells than 1 set of dumbbells. Okay, mine are all laid out on here on the floor, which you can't see. Now, normally for a strength workout, you have rest. People don't like to rest when they're doing group fitness. They think they need to move every single second of the class, right? So for our rest, we're going to be doing core. So we're going to go squat, 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 core, squat, 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 core, squat, 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 core. But in a drop set fashion, you're only going to get 5 seconds to change your weights. In a drop set, there's no rest. You do as many as you can. We're gonna go with time because I don't know what you're using. We can't really do reps, right? You're supposed to go to failure each time, but we're gonna use time and see how it goes, okay? Then we're gonna hit the core and then we're gonna do it again. So for squats, we're gonna go 3 rounds, all right? So we're gonna start with the big muscles first, see how far along we get. And see where we go. We're gonna do legs, we're gonna do back, we're gonna do chest, we're gonna do shoulders. Those are the main ones we're doing for sure. All right, so start your watch. I am actually gonna be able to set my watch to strength training today because there's absolutely no core, or sorry, no cardio. Some of the supersets might feel like cardio. All right, just start with crossing your arms over your chest. So whatever equipment you have, get it, all right? All right, let's do some nice big arm circles. Go slow, don't go any faster than this. Nice and big. Ideally, you do a little bit longer of a warm-up on your own. Let's go opposite direction. Take your feet out nice and wide. Now toes out, you have your toes forward. Squat down, press open on the knees and stand. Squat, press open and stand. Now if you have to use body weight at some point, that's fine. If you only have 1 set of dumbbells, you can use that and you're just going to be using the same set. All right, stay down. I want you to straighten and bend your legs. You don't have to touch your feet. You can touch your shins. And never fully straighten your legs, especially if you don't have the mobility to do that. Go ahead and stand up. You're going to take a knee. Nice big circle out. Here comes my peanut butter. I tried to eat far enough ahead, switch sides, but I didn't get home till like 7:05, and then I had to wake the kid up, and then I had to transfer. You know what? I don't mind doing laundry. You know what I hate? Hanging everything up. Oh my god, especially when there's things already hanging there. Oops. All right, you're gonna kick and then march 3. Kick and march 3. Just a few of these. All right, one more each side here. Take your feet out nice and wide. You're gonna lunge over to the side. Reach the outside arm up, bring it down. Stand up and switch. Lunge to the side, reach up, and then switch. Outside arm reaches up. Take your time, really lunge into it. Reach that arm up and don't fling the arm. Please sit out there. One more each side. All right, stand up tall. Let's do some I's and T's here. So our first round is squats. If you don't have enough dumbbells, maybe you have a band. You're gonna put it under your feet. You're gonna grab the handles and your dumbbells and you're gonna do your squats right here, okay? So just regular stance squats, hold them up here. If you only have one set of dumbbells, put them up here, slow, okay? What is your core exercise? Plank position. Knee in, hips up, drop it down, and back and switch. In, hips up, drop down, and step back. And I want you going that slow. When you bring your hips up, it's like you're sucking your stomach in, using your core to pull your hips up. All right? So, are you ready? Let's start with some squats. All right? I have all my weights laid out on the floor, so it's going to be real easy for me to move down. All right? So, you're starting with squats in 4, 3, 2, here we go. Squat and up, drive through the floor. Chest is up. You don't have to count your reps. If you want, you can. So if you have the bands and the dumbbells, what do you do next? Get rid of the bands, right? All right, 5 seconds to switch. 3, 2, here we go, squat, and up. You're still holding the dumbbells at your shoulders though. So what do you do for the next one? You can hold your dumbbells by your side, right? But my hope is everybody has 3 sets of dumbbells. And you should still be going slow. Time, switch. Last set, you have your core. 2, and go. Sit, and up. So that's a drop set. Ideally, you go to failure, but you need heavier dumbbells to make this work a little bit, right? Hopefully you can make this work though. I've given you some tips, time. All right, down on the floor. That might feel like cardio by now. All right, 4, 3, 2, here we go. Get in the plank first. driving your hips up, using your core to do that. You have 8. And time. You have a 15-second rest. Ideally, you don't do any core. And we do a minute rest. You have 5. And squats, back to the top, here we go. With your heavy, you have bands, use the bands. Nice strong core here. Shoulders, pull back, bending at the knees or chest, stays up. Switch. I should have pulled my bench over. Go. That was 5. You only have enough time to grab your dumbbells, okay? Now, if you're using heavier than usual, you are going to be working on that grip strength a little bit here too. Switch. 3, 2, squat. Here we go. Drive your feet through the floor. Sit your butt back. Time. All right, you have your plank. We got one more round. 3, 2. Here we go. So knee in, hip up, down, back. Moving that slow. Try not to hold your breath. Keep your chin off your chest. Almost there. Time. Woo. Take a breath. 10 seconds. We have one more round here. Going in 4, 3. Here we go. Squat. You have your bands. Grab them, right? So we're going to do that next. Keep your chest up. I'll give you a few options for back. Switch. And go. Get down as low as you can. You can even add some pauses to make it harder. Time. Drive your hands through the floor. Chin is off your chest. 15 seconds. Time. All right. Grab a drink of water. I'm going to grab my ball just to give you an option. So, if you have a chair or a bench, don't use the ball though. You can use this. Okay, so we're going to go single arm row. All right. So, you can put your hand on a chair. Okay, as long as when you row, you're rowing to your hip, okay? So I'm not going to use that. I am just going to do my rows right here, and I'm going to set up all 3 sets of dumbbells right there, okay? We're going to go on one side of the body, other side of the body. Then we have core, which is on the other side. What is our core here? You're going to need a dumbbell, preferably not one of the ones you're using for that. So, you're going to be on your back. Extend, up, extend, crunch. If you want, you can touch your heels to the floor. If you want, you can extend your legs out, okay? So, get your dumbbells ready. Then all I'm going to do is turn around and switch sides, okay? So, if you only have one set of dumbbells, what do you do? Round 1, you're going to have a nice long pause at the top. Round 2, slow release. Round 3, tempo. All right? Let me switch the timer. This is a different timer. I think it's this one, number 2. Yes, it is. All right. Pick an arm to start with. You're going in 4, 3, 2, here we go. Row to your hip. Right to that hip. Remember, if you only have one set, what are you doing? Give a nice long pause at the top. And we switch. Switch up the dumbbell. Here we go. So if you only have one set, you're up and then slow release. Up and then slow release. Now, if you fail before the time is up, switch the weight. Which I just might do here. Okay, keep going. Switch the weight now. Woo! Good thing we're only doing 2 rounds. Wow. I'm gonna fight through it for you. Come on. Row. Woo! Try and do one more. And we switch sides, all right? Here we go. Nope, nope, not yet. 2, 1, here we go. Row. Find your own pace here. And again, if you fail before the time, switch. Keep failing before the time, keep switching. Maybe you have more than 3 sets of dumbbells. And here comes my food. Switch dumbbells. Oh, sorry, excuse me. And go. It's been 2 hours since I've eaten. I'm hoping the carbs carbs kick in. Carbs and the protein. Woo! Oh, I gotta switch now. Otherwise, switching right now. I might have to grab another dumbbell for next one. Oh my. I'm not gonna make it. Just do a little reset. Now, are you rowing to your hip? That was failed for me. 4, 3, 2, down for our jackknife crunch. You have a bunch of different versions, right? 2, 1, and go. You're going to extend the legs out. Make sure you're squeezing your bum. Hang on, we have 10 seconds. And time. All right. One more round. I'm gonna bring it back a step. All right, going up 4, 3. Here we go. Row. Right to your hip, keep your back flat. Even if you're on a chair, using that chair for support, keep your back flat. Now, again, if you fail before the time is up, go ahead and switch. Here we go. Switch dumbbells. Back, 3, 2, here we go. Why is it always at the second dumbbell? Woo. See what I'm doing and kind of put it down, resetting? Feel free to do that. I gotta switch. 3, 2, 1. You're switching dumbbells. Starting 2, 1, now. Oh my goodness. Ooh, I'm feeling my tricep a lot. Woo. And switching arms. Oh. How's that for you? 3, 2, here we go, row. It's not the first one, it's the second drop. Well, it's the first drop set that does it. Here we go. Drop set 1, 2, 1. Here we go. Roll. You can reset, put it down, let your grip go, and row if you need to. Or just drop if you have extra weights around. Here we go, switch. 3, 2, here we go, row. at least for the upper body. And time. All right, you have your core. Then we're moving on to the next one. Only 2 per side on that one. 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Up and extend. You have 5. Time. Great. Grab a drink. I guess I should be giving you an option for the core on the next one. I forgot about that. Because I feel like everyone has a stability ball at home. But I guess I should give an option. So, if you don't have a stability ball, you can use your bench. If you've been working out with me for a while, I'm assuming you all have a step. You can use a step, okay? So we're doing chest. Now, your elbows. Why do I want you elevated? Because I want your elbows to get down past your shoulders. If you're on the floor, you're just here, right? So we're going to do chest. We're done. We're going to do presses. Okay, now. Are your elbows here, or are they here? A or B? They're B, they're not here. Are your hands here, or here? They're here. So elbows tucked, hands over the elbows, right? What is your core? We're gonna use the ball. Hands here, you're gonna roll out. Drive your forearms into the ball. You need to keep your butt nice and tight. A little extra if you want. Roll, pull the elbows in, extend, and bring it up. Okay? If you don't have a ball, do what you want for core. Okay? So, my suggestion is to put all your weights around your ball. You're going to get 10 seconds to switch weights. Okay? Because I know you got to roll up, right? And then you have to get your dumbbells and roll back down. So I know it's a bit of a process. So we're going to go 10 seconds in between, all right? So, make sure you have your dumbbells handy, all right? Sit on your ball or wherever you are right now. We are going in 5 seconds. Mine are very handy and go. Oh. Now, head and neck should be on the ball. If you're on a bench, you already know everything's on there, right? If you're on the ball, hips are lifted. We're not dropping our hips down. We're engaging our glutes. Obviously engaging our core. And we switch dumbbells. We're gonna have to roll up. Can't curl these babies. 3, 2, go. If you have your dumbbells in hand before that, you can switch before that, right? And if you need to take longer to get in position, that is fine. You do what you can. You have 10 more seconds of this weight, unless you feel sooner. Oh, what a good song. I love this song. Switch weights. As soon as you get up, get in a position. Here we go now. really slow and you pause at the bottom. That would be set 1. 5. Great. Roll out in position. If you have a TRX and not a ball, you can use your TRX for rollouts. 3, 2, here we go. Roll out. I'm going to add that toe in. Oh yeah. Butt is squeezed. And if you don't have a ball, you can do whatever you feel like. I feel like if you don't like the exercise, you kind of just do what you feel like anyways, right? I do that. Time. All right. Back on the ball for chest. Start with your heaviest. So if you only have 1 set of weights, you're pausing at the bottom, right? Slow down. 3, 2, here we go. So it'll be a slow descent, pause at the bottom, and then press. Hips are up if you're on the ball, and neck if you're on the ball. 3, 2, and we switch the weights. Ain't talking about love. 3, 2, here we go. Hips are up. We're not dropping our hips, so if you only have 1 set of weights, just go down slow and up first and up slow. No more pause. You can take that 10-second break with the rest of us. Elbows are tucked a bit. And we switch the weights. Whew. Where are they? They're all spread out. 3, 2, here we go. So we only have 1 set. You're just going down and up at your own speed. Why? We're back in chest so hard. Woo! Hips up, come on. Time, down we go for core. Might have to go a little lighter on the last set. 3, 2, roll out. Here we go. Glutes are tight. Belly button is tucked. Your body stays in a plank. I don't want to say what we're not doing. If you have a mirror, is your body coming down in a plank? Is it coming up straight? Or are you bending at the hips and roll, and then hips go back and come up? Everything stays in 1. 3, 2. All right, last set. I'm gonna have to grab this one here. All right, last set of chest. 3, 2, go. Please don't get, oh shoot. I grabbed the wrong one. No wonder they felt heavy. Oh well, I guess I'm doing them. Come on, you can do it. And we switch the weights. Better grab the right ones. 2 drop sets. I'm gonna switch. Oh, we switch anyways right now. 3, 2, here we go. Hips up. Use that as your rest, right? So you got a few options on this next one, just a way to do it. You can do it standing. You can sit. If you have chairs, sit on a chair. I wouldn't say sit on your step, especially if it's low. If you have a bench, you can even do it kneeling. I feel like this would be the hardest. Okay, so if you only have one set of weights, I would say start here, do it here, sit in these last. Okay, if you only have one set of weights, and then you just play with the tempo with one set of weights, right? So we're doing shoulder press. Okay, drop set of shoulder press. Zillion options there. Now, I might not get this, we'll see. Core, or you're gonna rest for the minute, okay? We're doing leg raises. Obviously, option, hands underneath the bum to support that low back. Squeeze the glutes, engage the core. Even easier, one leg at a time. Or pick a different exercise. All right? So we're going back to the 5 seconds in between. So you are really getting rest right now. Just got to change the 2. All right, so shoulder press. I haven't decided if we're doing 2 or 3 rounds of this yet. Gotta make sure I have my dumbbells handy. There's teams. Okay, you ready? Shoulder press. You got a bunch of options, right? Go in 3, 2, and go. I have too many dumbbells out here. Now, I've given you all the options. Take them or leave them. If you need to, you can even go in a kickstand position here, right? You can even, you only have one set of dumbbells, slow the tempo, pause at the bottom. Your last set can be 1 dumbbell. We switch right here. Way 2, 1, and go. I should move them near me. I gotta keep them away from the bigger ones. My shoulders are toast now. I won't be able to do the first set, the first weights. 7. Time, switch. Woo. Yeah, I won't be able to do those. Next time. 3, and give you a plank here. That was all in the planning. And you can always just sit here and rest until your next set, right? That would be ideal, but nobody wants to rest a minute. So you're kind of resting your shoulders. Although, the rest of your body works too. Time, off you go. So even while you're doing shoulders, you're still engaging all the things. 8 seconds. 3, 2, here we go. This is more of an upper body workout. Okay, so I can make it. Drop weight. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so I feel we only do 2 sets of this, and we hit legs for 2, and we're done. 2 rounds of legs because we do one side and the other side. I think our upper body has had enough. And drop the weight. 3, 2, go. Woo. Oh my goodness. Come on, give me 8. You can make it, right? You drop to like dumbbell. Woo. Down we go. Oh my goodness gracious. Woo. 5. Here we go. Squeeze the bum. Little hip lift if you want. Actually, okay, so 20 seconds. We're not going to do the one I was planning. We're going to do a different one. Just to make things even, all right? Time. All right. Grab a drink while I look at the core. Okay. We're not doing that because then I gotta switch too much of the timer. So we're gonna do the one we're supposed to do. Okay, we're gonna hit our hamstrings. Okay? 2 drop sets. So we have 3 rounds of hamstrings. Then your core. Obviously, if you don't like it, do something else. Plank. Hip drop. Side to side. And I feel like we can do 3 rounds of this. Let me move this so I can see my timer. So we're going to be using the same timer. I don't need to change a thing. So, are you ready? Drive your hips up. Lead with those hips. Really drive your feet through the floor. Hips flat. Hips up. We want to keep the dumbbells as close as possible. Down we go to the floor. Okay. Hip drops. Elbows under the shoulders. 2, 1, go. Hip drop. Pause in the center. Drop. Pause. Come on, we got this. 8 seconds. Time. Down to the floor. Or take a full minute to rest. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. If you're doing the hip drops, I'm going to take a minute to rest. You can too if you want. I'm going to wait and do the core on the last one. So if you're doing the hip drops, elbows under your shoulders, drop, come up, pause, drop to the other side, up and pause. Up to you. You can grab water, you can rest. We have one more round, and we are done. Keep going with the hip drops if you're doing it. Almost there. All right, time. Up on your feet. Last time for the hamstrings. You're going in 10. So if you rested, good for you. If you did the core, good for you. 4, 3, 2, here we go. at the hips, drive your hips up. Keeping that flat dumbbells as close to your body as you can. Drop, set. Here we go. 3, 2, go. Remember, always leading with the hips here. Drop, set. Woo, hamstrings on fire. As soon as you grab them, go. Timer went. Now that you can hear it. Ooh, this one went quick. Time. All right. You can rest till we're done, or finish off with the core. You decide. 3, 2. Here we go. Hip drop. Center. You still have 10 seconds. Down on your stomach. Bend the leg. Grab your foot, push your hip into the floor. So, the good thing about this workout is you can do it again and see if you can change your weights a little bit. Switch sides. Not tomorrow though. Alright, release. Roll over on your back. Alright, let's stretch out those hamstrings. Bring that leg up. Okay, also, switch sides. If you don't have a bunch of weights at home, if you belong to a gym, you can always do this at the gym, right? You got access to lots of weight, you do a set, right? Have your weights around you. If you need to move somewhere else, you can even do this on the machine. Cross the leg, reach through. Especially the ones where with the pin and you just change the pin. Same thing. You do the exact same thing. You don't have to do the core, you can rest. Switch the legs. Roll yourself up. You can sit any way that's comfortable for you. Keep the shoulders down, take a one-arm cross. of the other stuff. Have a great day, and I'm sore right now. Glad you can join, Maria. Awesome. All right, hopefully I will see you tomorrow for straight up step, which I gotta go do right now. Have a good one.